Africa Muslims Agency is preparing trucks at the Rafah border to take critical humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza to intensify current efforts of AMA teams that are already based in Gaza. Africa Muslim Agency teams who are permanently based in Gaza have been active since the breakout of the conflict, assisting families with emergency food, medication, hygiene kits, pyjamas and water tanks. Africa Muslims Agency's Jihan Kaisi now joins us via our video link for more on this discussion. Jihan, thank you so much for joining us this evening here on SABC News. Perhaps let's start off with, just in terms of what you will be doing as the Muslim Agency to try and get that aid to the people of Gaza that is much needed.
Yes, hello. First of all, thanks for having me. Now I'm in Cairo. I just left the warehouse and I'm in the car. The team is preparing the boxes of for humanitarian aid. We are preparing 5 trucks of food, drinking water, medical supplies, hygiene kits, sanitary pads, and blankets because it's very cold in Gaza. Those trucks will be delivered through Egyptian Red Crescent to the Palestinian Red Crescent, through Al Arish, then through Rafah border to Gaza to help the families inside Gaza.
And how difficult has it been to actually get this humanitarian aid into Gaza? I mean, there was a time where most of those trucks were actually just lying there on the Rafah crossing and couldn't make it through. But until we saw that, the humanitarian pauses, and of course, when we saw, much aid being allowed into the country, how difficult was that to actually get this aid to the people of Gaza?
It's really a very complicated process of so many official approvals that we need to get. We got all the process of this approval, and yes, it takes time. It takes from 1 to 3 weeks maximum at the borders of Rafah waiting. But at the end, it will go there. You know, when I was seeing the boxes in the warehouse now, I was not just seeing boxes. I was seeing people of Gaza receiving those, like the flour. I imagined the mother doing the bread for her children, drinking water for people who are really thirsty, medical for patients or wounded people. So it's not just boxes of humanitarian aid. It's boxes of support, of love, of solidarity towards the people of Gaza.
And, what has been the response from the people of Gaza? And you are saying that when you see these boxes, it's not just a box to you. And, you interact with some of these people when you hand over that much needed humanitarian aid. How has that been for you, experiencing that when these people are facing so much hardship?
I'm in contact with our 4 teams inside Gaza since the beginning of this war, and we are working there. So I know the needs, I know the appeals, I know the impact when we deliver them the humanitarian aid. So everything makes a difference to them. While our team still continues to support inside Gaza, the humanitarian aids will go with items that are not available inside Gaza. So the both projects complete each other. At the end, anything will help them, but the need is really very huge. We will try our best, but still, this is something really small in regards of the huge need inside Gaza. We can't help and cease the fire, but at least we can help support them with life-saving items that we are delivering to them.
Yeah, and when you speak about these items which are needed, perhaps just take us through what exactly do they currently need? I mean, you are saying that it is the winter period there at the moment and it is quite cold. What are they desperately in need of?
We'll not talk about rebuilding Gaza. We're not talk about rebuilding any of the facilities. We are talking about life-saving items. What they need is food, drinking water, medicines, blankets. Is very cold now in Gaza, winter clothes, sanitary pads for women. Those are the basic needs that are in urgent need now.
And when it comes to the latest coming out from Gaza, what is your team on the other side saying when it comes to the conditions that people are being subjected to at this moment? Because, I mean, there is still a war taking place.
There are no words to describe what's happening inside Gaza. Every day I hear from our team horrible stories, heartbreaking stories about so many difficult situations they are living in. We are talking about starvation crisis. And if people did not die from war, they might die from starvation or from illness or from injuries that they can't find cure to. I can't find words to describe what they are telling us. Very horrible things.
And just earlier on in this week, we saw the United Nations General Assembly, of course, voting this week, at least 153 member states, of course, voting for the humanitarian ceasefire. What do you make of the latest coming out from the United Nations and, of course, trying to push ahead for some sort of ceasefire?
You know, I will not tell you my opinion about it. I will tell you what the people of Gaza think about it. They don't believe in anything about this. They don't believe on UN or anything. They feel that they are left alone. For this, the war has been happening for more than 2 months and a half. And all the world is watching children and women being killed and innocent people, civilians being killed and injured. 80% of Gaza has been destroyed. So they feel that the world is not with them. They are left alone in this crisis.
And how soon will this aid you will be delivering reach the people of Gaza?
It takes between 1 week to 3 weeks maximum, but we got approval and we hope it will reach them as soon as possible.
All right then, Jihan Kaisi, thank you so much for your time.